Okay, we should be almost ready to go. 2 seconds. Okay. I think we're actually gonna do a lo-fi. I've been listening to that all morning while I was setting up. Okay. Put the webcam on. There we are. Okay. Hello, Samuel, Toontails, Flower Bun, Slippy, May. Welcome. How is it going? Okay. Let me see if this works. No. Ugh, I've been trying to sort out all of the commands and stuff in Streamlabs OBS and it hasn't been working. Very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, I am just gonna make sure that the music is loud enough. Okay, let me know if it's like too loud or too quiet. I'm just gonna do a quick test to see if it's working. I've got a like, hang on, where's it stopped? Got a new mic, so it's just testing everything out, and I've got a different setup, so the controls are a little bit different. So just realized I was speaking without the mic on, but basically I'm testing the mic to make sure the levels are fine, and it's not like too loud or too quiet for you. I think we're good. Okay, let me just check the music. I want the music to be... There we are, now I can hear it properly. Yeah, the whatchamacallits. The commands don't work, even though I tested them and did all the things. We'll have to see. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. I might have actually just made that super loud. Yeah. Let's just... Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling around with the settings now. If it's too loud, let me know. Hey GK Low, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. So, we're on the last couple of backgrounds. I've just got a colour like this one, and I've got a colour this one. And I've got to do a couple of things like on the desk here. And then sort this one out and we should be done. So let's see if we can get it done in 2 hours. That would be nice. So for this one, we're just adding texture and stuff mostly because I've already done a lot of the shadows and that and blocking. So I think we're gonna go for a yellow here. I'm gonna try like a different, like an orange. And then we're going to go for a darker purple around the outside. Hello, Blue Gal. This is Harris Heller's lo-fi playlist. It's really good. They are basically like a, what is it called? Royalty free, non-copyright thing. Hopefully that made some sort of sense. So basically when I play it on stream or something, it won't, YouTube won't get me for copyright. But yeah, they're pretty good. He has this one, an EDM. What other ones does he have? There's quite a few. Let me take a look. It's all on like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. So he's got synthwave, EDM, and lo-fi, and those three are the ones that I listen to the most. But he's got rock, dubstep, ambient, Christmas, hip hop. Yeah, those are the ones. But he keeps adding to them, which is really good. Yeah, I really like them at least. Okay, so I'm thinking on dodge. Okay. I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna turn them on to divide, wherever that is. So there's a little bit, background's a little bit warmer. And I'm going to turn it back to the purple and just soften up some of these edges a little. Turn that off and see what it looks like. Because I don't want it to be like super, super dark. Okay, and then that one, and then maybe a, so I'm using like different shots for reference. So I had a yellow on colorize. Colorize, what does that look like? Oh, it's nice, okay. Bit too much. So add in a couple of little bits and then probably turn that down and then do another one with a smaller brush, and then that way it's like a little bit of difference. So we have patches of where they're a bit more intense, or is it grainy? So it's like a 50. Turn the opacity to 50. Let's have a look. Please make a video on how to script and voiceover. I've done those. Yeah, so don't keep like posting the same message in chat because it does count as spamming. But I do read everything, so this is TVPaint. Everything I use is in the description. So if you want to check out the description, it's all in there. Is this an April Fool's stream? I was like, oh, maybe I should pretend that I'm gonna stream and then it just have be like a Rick roll playing, but no, a genuine stream. The only April Fool that is going on here is me, because Streamlabs is, as usual, playing up and it won't show my commands and stuff in chat, which is fantastic. Okay, let's try some pink, I think. See if we like any of the blending modes, and then that way can make it a bit softer. value is quite nice. Turn those off. Let's try and do like some block color. Let's do a filled stroke with sort of like a pink orange. Let's go down, across. Like that. See if that's any good. Do you like that bright pink though? Is there a different brush I could use maybe? Distressed edges? No. Speckle brush needs to be alpha stamp. Color. And then turn it back to add. Make it bigger. Turn down the opacity. And I think we're gonna do a darker purple on top. Grainy. There we go. Maybe touch darker. Just I don't want it like absolutely everywhere. Thanks, Blue Girl. I really appreciate that. Rydia, welcome. Welcome, Arfan and Hassan. Did I make this from scratch? So I'm not the best at perspective and I'm trying to get better at backgrounds, but I used The Sims to model like what it would look like what I wanted the interior to be, because I had a lot of different angles in one room. So I decided to model what it would be, and then I traced over the top, because you can use reference. It shouldn't be frowned upon, because backgrounds are hard, and even like pros use reference. I remember back when I used to use DeviantArt when I was like 12 or 13, and there seemed to be this really big thing on that you weren't a real artist or you weren't actually good at it if you used reference, but that's a total lie. So use reference. Any tips on dealing with burnout, because it seems like this animation, since it's been so long, would be a prime example of fighting it. So the reason it's taken so long is God, it's 6.5 minutes, and it's taken so long because I'm making videos for every step of this process for the How I Made This series. I'm doing freelance work in between, and I've got like real life stuff, and I have to sleep. Yeah, it is difficult. Maybe I should just do it like that. They look like roughly the same, don't they? Is there? But yeah, take regular breaks. Actually, like if you're feeling tired and you don't want to work on something, go out for a walk. I've been doing that, going out for a walk. Trying to sleep at a regular time, that's not working so well. But yeah, just like take it at your own pace, because I could have gone like ham on this and finished it in a couple of months, but I wouldn't have been recording my process and making the videos and stuff, and I want to like take you guys along with me when I make it. So welcome Freakstyler, Giovanni, Sam the person, and Aisha. When are we getting the Ghost Stories sequel? So part 4 has happened, but I haven't written about it yet. I've made notes because we have had like some ghost stuff happen, and then I'll probably write about the stuff that happened in my last house before we moved to where we live, and then like my uncles and stuff have had like ghost things happen, so they'll like keep coming out, but it's not like my primary stuff. Yeah, let's see what it I'm actually not too keen on the yellow now. Just seems there is something. What haven't I used? A blue. Because there's going to be like levels of... Let's try that. There's going to be different layers and stuff on top of... Saturate's nice. Because it doesn't feel like the background is deep enough, if that makes sense. So multiply and saturate. I'll remember that. Right. Okay. What about it like? I'm looking at it in the other monitor because sometimes it's just not quite what we want. So the divide, I think it's the divide that's... Oh, that's why. It's on the wrong layer. See, it happens all the time. Might be that I need a new layer on divide. Blue, make it massive, and then I can just sweep it across. Okay, that's much better. Because sometimes when the brush is too small, it seems like a little patchy. Okay, so I don't actually like those. Get rid of them. Okay, right, I think we're just gonna do one more thing around the edges. Just checking like the little preview in the corner. Got to make sure that I'm actually pressing the right button. Dodge burn. Tell you what, I'll put those behind the cabinets. Multiply, turn it down. Yeah, my blue light glasses are interfering. It's the pink. blue. Maybe, tell you what, I'm gonna copy the layers that I have on this one. Why are they like that? Is that what I've done? Okay, yeah. And because they are finished, I can just right click, copy, and then I'll have like the same kind of vibe as this one. Don't know what that layer's for. Paste. I guess that works. And then it looks like that one. I do need to adjust this one, I think, because the brush size that I use to line stuff is too small. That'll be alright. This one will not. Tell you what, I'll just go over it, and then we can chat, because that's like a fairly, I was about to say brainless kind of thing, just tracing over the top. These ones. I use references sometimes for anatomy practice. No, it's good, Sam. Using reference is top tier. Oh, you're working on an animation for your thesis. Nice. It's actually pretty cool because I've always wanted to see a ghost. It was pretty wild. Yeah. It's good though, because I was like, oh, I can make another video now. Just add it to the incredibly long list of stuff that I have to do. Hello, Mr. Pro. Have you ever thought of making independent animated films in the future? I'd pretty much like to keep doing what I'm doing, to be honest. Like the whole making short films and stuff would be pretty cool. But maybe have a bit more collaboration between like a couple of people. So I'd love, like, my ideal, the dream would be that so like obviously if it's never gonna happen, but I was like, if I was rich, I would basically have people pitch their ideas to me, and if I liked them, I'd just be like, yeah, we're making that, and then I'd have like a whole team of people make it. I think it'd be really cool, but obviously that's never gonna happen, so I'm just gonna have to work on my own stuff on my own, with maybe like the occasional commission for like a musician to make some music, because I don't do music. I wish I did. I wish I'd kept it up when I was learning the piano, because that would have been really helpful right about now. But yeah, I've got like a music video or two that I want to work on. So my cousin plays, well, he's like a musician and a singer, and he's really good. And I said that I'd make a music video, so probably gonna go through the process of that, and I might film stuff while I'm doing it. So I'll be like, okay, this is how to make a music video, if you guys are interested in that. But I thought it'd be pretty cool. I just basically just want to keep making stuff. I don't know, obviously, what's going to happen in the future. It would be nice. But yeah, like the YouTube thing full time would be pretty great. would be very nice. What about everyone else? Like, what is your ideal that you'd like to do? What's the most dramatically funny thing your sister has ever done to you that you didn't like at first? Well, she's always making me jump, which is funny in hindsight, but it's not funny while it's happening because usually it's like dark and she like leaps out of doorways and stuff. I've done like some pretty funny things to her that I think was funny. So when we were kids, I met, like saying it back now, it sounds quite horrible, but I played a prank on her, and it was really late at night. We were pretty young. I think we were like 7, 8 years old, and I said, I don't know if any of the UK kids, but we used to play like a lot of games on like the CBBC website. My sister used to enter like competitions and things. And one time I said that I pretended to like be on the phone, and I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's here. Oh, what, really? And I basically told my sister that CBBC had come and she'd won a competition, and she had to go downstairs and open the front door because they were waiting for her. It was really late. She went downstairs, opened the front door. No one was there. It was pitch black outside. And my mum was like, what are you doing awake? You should be in bed. And she got in trouble. And I thought that was hilarious. And obviously we laugh about it now. But I'm not too sure she thought that was funny at the time. But oh my god, that cracks me up every time. Every time. Embarrassing things I've done. I fell over at Disney, like right in front of everyone. I did like a full-on dive on the floor because I tripped. It was during like the, what's it called? Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So I was in full wilderness explorer outfit that I'd made, and yeah, I ended up like falling over in front of like 50 or so people, and of course my sister saw me fall over and she was like calling to my other sister. She was like, Cameron's fallen over, like she's got such a loud voice, and I just want to die. I was like, oh no, this is not and I like shot up. I like scraped all my knees, literally. So I was like basically planking on the floor, like the tarmac at Disney. And the only thing stopping me, because I fell really hard, the only thing stopping me from actually breaking my nose was the fact that I was wearing a hat, and the brim of the hat had stopped me from smashing my nose on the floor. But yeah, so that was another fun thing that happened. Hello Edric. Miss Rat, I'm planning on buying a screen tablet but don't know which one. I prefer something that isn't too small but isn't too big. I wouldn't say go any smaller than like 13 inches. And if you don't want it too big, I'd say like 16 inches is probably like your max, because then that's like laptop sized. This current one is a 13.3 Pro. It's by XP Pen. I really like it. I think it's really good. They did send it to me for review. But yeah, this is pretty good. I like it. Links to stuff in the description if you fancy it. Okay, where is this other layer? Is it here? That's the one. Oh, let's put this on silent. Right, let's have a look. Hello, Dumpling. I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you're doing good as well. And everyone's enjoying their random Thursday stream. Hello, Wolfagon. XOBBB. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, so I just said the letters. Welcome. Do you think the ghost knows about the videos and likes them? I hope they like them. Otherwise, this is going to be pretty scary in the house. Yeah, I'm sure the ghost is friendly. So, all right, let's go over these lines. Let's untick this because it'll be quicker that way. But yeah, I wish I had used the correct brush when I was lining this. I think I was so in the zone that I was just like not really paying attention. I'd done so many backgrounds by this point and I was like, yeah, that'll do. Let's have a look. Hello, oh god, chat has jumped. I'm so sorry, I didn't realise that was gone so long. Hello, Nuclear Burger. Also, I'm super curious, do you get scared? I get scared, the rest of my family are fine. Yeah, I'm super chill when they like tell me what happened, but I'm like, if that happened to me, because I don't really like the dark either, so small child. Hello, Gap. I also like to start a YouTube channel and have it be successful. Sounds like a great job because you own all your stuff. Yeah, that'd be really cool. The memories of CBBC games, for sure. How long does it take you to make one frame of the background? So some of these backgrounds have taken, I think this one was like, it's not finished, but this one was like close to 3/4 hours, mainly because there was like a lot of detail and I did go from sketch. I didn't have a template, which I did on like these ones, because I modeled in Sims 4 because I was like, I'm not great at perspective, and I tried like doing it from my head and sketching all out. It just looked naff, so I wasn't gonna do that. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna be putting all this time and effort into it, it might as well like be good. So that's why I did the modeling like one afternoon, I think, and I basically just had like an empty lot and put a load of random stuff in. Hello, Gasha, Avani. Let's see. I'm really having a lot of difficulty with anatomy. Do you do like the muscle groups, or is it like what's it call it? Do you just use like pictures and stuff that you found online? Because quickposes.com, or it might be .co.uk, I think it's .com, but they're really good. They basically have a ton of references and images for you to draw from, and they sometimes have like timed things, so if you practice like a little bit every day, it helps a lot. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that practice helps, but it really does. It really does, because I was doing life drawing and stuff when I was at uni, and it was, god, my first few life drawing sessions, the stuff came out awful, but as I practiced and that, it did improve. And also I'd say draw what you see, not what you think you see, because if I was drawing, I'd be like, I wouldn't really pay attention, so I'd be like, yeah, that's what an arm looks like, but it wasn't the correct angle and the muscle wasn't in the right place. Also, anatomy, while it's like super good that you're trying to do it, it can be like really overwhelming if you try and do all of it at once. So maybe split it up into like groups of things that you want to try out and get better at. So like one time maybe you'll do hands, another time it will be like legs and feet, then the back, and the muscles and stuff in there, and just keep it in like a little sketchbook or something, and you can refer back to it. Sort of like timed sessions are really helpful as well. So it's like, even if it's just a short one, so it's like 15 minutes drawing practice, or like 10 minutes, or I'm just going to do like a couple of sketches of like muscles before I, you know, get going on my regular stuff. Yeah. When will I be making videos? Do I just copy and paste? Most of the time it's hand-drawn. When will I be making videos again? I'm working on this video now, and I have a storyboarding video that's being worked on right now. And then I have an upload going up today that was like a TikTok that we made on stream. That's going up at 4. All right, bye, Gab. Thanks for coming to the stream. This is actually fun because I feel like there's someone accompanying me while I also draw. Yeah, I really love watching or listening to a stream while I draw. And also keeps me motivated as well, because like I was working on stuff earlier and I was so tempted to just stop and do something else, but I'm so close to finishing now. The backgrounds, we've literally got like 3 left, I think 3 or 4, and they're all in like the final stages, so it's like either adding detail or adding color, and they're so close to finishing. I was like, actually I'm gonna stream, and then stream will keep me on task, and hopefully we'll get these finished today, because it will be so good to start the animation stuff with you soon, because once the backgrounds are done I then start animation, and we'll have animation streams, which I'm really looking forward to. And I think a lot of people are as well, because I've been getting quite a lot of questions about when I'm going to start the animation, and I'm like, it's soon, I promise, you know, because as good as making the backgrounds are, it's not like my favorite thing to do, because it's not quite so fun when you're doing something that you're not good at or like you're not as good at it as another thing that you've got to work on, you know? So plus I think animation's a bit unpredictable as well, especially when I do it, because you know, it's not always. Okay, let's do a couple of bits. Do I need to? I think I can just leave them. They are, the rest is like a different size, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, this one. Okay, we have this one. So this is like the final background. But this one. So colorize, divide, overlay. Do I just copy and paste these? Yeah, and then I can adjust if I need to. Paste. Okay. Oh my god, please don't. Please don't do this, TVPaint. Oh no. I've got a horrible feeling that's just gonna freeze. Am I gonna have to close it? Am I gonna have to close this? I can't remember the last time it saved. I can't do anything. Okay, so let me click it. I can't access any of the menus. Oh. Oh my god, I'm saving that. Oh, panic attack in real time, everyone. Oh my god. This is TVPaint. I'm glad you like my drawings, Blue Light. I appreciate that. Hello, Potato. I'm really sorry. Chat has jumped, so I'm not too sure who I've said hello to, but hello to all the new people in chat. I really appreciate you coming to the stream. I hope you're all doing well this Thursday. I keep wanting to say Saturday because that's usually when I stream, but okay, let's check these other layers. So we've got a divide, multiply, overlay 2. So divide. Where is it? I literally just had it. Divide, multiply, overlay 2, overlay, and then it's the next blue one, which is divide, colorize, colorize. Divide, colorize, colorize. Okay. Right, and now I need so beneath all of those, I want this shot is going to be like very dramatic, and I do want like a, we're gonna have to test and see whether the yellow / orange will work out in this one. But basically the triangle of light is going to be, so the focus in this shot is going to be in this triangle area. The way I've got the background angled, so it's on the her, as my dad would say, it's called a Dutch angle. It's meant to like unsettle people, or like make it look a little bit more dynamic, which is why it's on the her, which is slanted. So no worries, Bunny. Good luck with your test. Yeah, stay safe too. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. So what's I think that might be too bright, you know. Because I want this like warm look. Hard light's quite nice, but I don't want it to like obscure the background too much. So maybe if I do colour, or if I do it in white. Let me see if that works. Place. Let me do it with the thing, because it's always. Maybe not white. Move it up to the top. Because of this shot, I'm going to have to I might end up having to do a sort of like a haze around the top. Or like a glow effect. Okay, where is it? Grainy. And make it massive again. And just find that really nice. Maybe 150 instead. And then what if I use a blur on it? Gaussian blur. Make it like really, really feathered. Try that. Lower it down a bit. And then what does it look like if, let's turn that off and do, I'm sure there was like a glow option. Lens flare, no. There we are, glow. It's just like that. Color. Maybe if I make it white. No. Okay, that's the only. If I duplicate it, maybe. Apply on the current layer. So overlay. Make it light. Turn that on. There. I think that is what we want. So let's turn this one to green. We've done that one. And this one is green. And we just got last two. So on a roll. Okay, let's have a look at these layers. So the ones that need adjustments are this one. I'm going to turn it to white just so I know. The items need a white layer. Screen, that looks good. Control panel, items. And then just the books, I guess. What is that? That's Mr. Blobby. That definitely needs a white layer. Okay, let's start out with this first one. Absolutely horrifying. Maybe darker red. So scary. So scary. Hello Tyrion, welcome. Who's your favourite artist? By the way, you, Laura Brace and Amanda J. Oh, thank you. I really like Lee Alexson and Knives Meow. Or who else do I really like? Apple Cheeks, Catnip. I watch like a lot of studio vlogs, like a lot of studio vlogs, just to like see how things work and to procrastinate. But no, they're all super talented artists, and if you haven't seen them, I would highly recommend checking them out. I think maybe we're gonna do a purple layer for like the shadows. Excuse me. do on top of the overlay. Maybe dark purple. But yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm glad that the videos and stuff that I make helps, or like is entertaining to watch at least. But yeah, I'm so glad that you're all here and enjoying the stuff. So I think there's going to be like a purple layer over the top of this like lumpy bit. Darken only. What's not apply? If I turn that off. Why is it like that? Or is it just me? Oh, it might be because the thing is too... It's too much. The brush is too big. A question. You make 2D animation films, and where do you post it? Have you? So I post everything to YouTube basically, and I do make some money because I am part of the partner program. So I think you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before you can make any money off your videos. That's the one. Okay, let's... Yeah, the smaller brush is definitely a lot better. Overlay, it's gotta be. Yeah, okay, now this bit and so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Build stroke. Why is it doing that? That's why. There we are. So take that off. This darker purple. And then we want overlay. Maybe a bit bigger actually. This one. And then, where is it? This one. So I'm going to make that white and then do a stencil on that layer as well. That one's on overlay. Okay. So here, still same layer. Just gonna add a little bit of texture and stuff to the top. That makes things come more towards you. Let's see. Hello, Rachata, welcome. Hello, Cardinal. Could you please put the names of the animators in the description whenever you have time? What do you mean? The animators that I like? Because I mainly mentioned illustrators actually. Worthy Kids, super good. No clue what this channel is, but popped up in my recommended. So So hello, welcome. I'm glad this popped up in your recommended. I hope your day is going really good. We are just doing some backgrounds for a story time. It does look very strange. The fact that this is popping up in people's recommended is gonna make me laugh forever. Okay. Let's turn that off. Why can I not use anything? Overlay. It's like a darker one. Oh, okay. This one is what we need. Or is it yellow or a blue? Yeah, because I don't want everything to be like crazy pink all the time. So they're the lines. That's the bit over the pink. Just gonna do a bit of purple over the top of this. Make it darker. No, saving. Love it. Oh, okay, sure. I'll just write that down. Actually, I think I mentioned all of those in a vlog. Hang on. Let me just write them here. Full cheeks. Each catnip. Not quite sure. She's Knives Meow on Instagram, but her name is Radia on YouTube. So there's some of my faves. Okay. I think there. What about maybe not a multiply. Overlay 2. Like that. That's the button. There, the boards. Control panel. Maybe I'll make it blue. And then overlay. Also like if it's yellow. It's definitely softer if it's yellow. What about this? Green, maybe? Just on overlay. It turns yellow when it's on overlay. Oh, it's because I've got layers above. Love it. Yeah, I think I might stick with overlay. Okay, what's next? These are the blob bits. They're like slightly different colour. Lights. They're fine. Okay, so it's this layer and it's like the chair. Overlay. Let's do the darker purple again. It's got like a couple of things in this layer. So we've got like the microphone, tablet, paintbrushes, and like a chair there. And I'm going to do another layer and do it there. Just a tiny bit of yellow to brighten things up a bit. Got to remember to keep drinking because I had such a sore throat after stream last time. Yeah, I'm thinking the yellow overlay. No, we're going to stick with overlay. Okay. So now this pink at the back. Definitely want sections where it's like darker. Let's take this off. Okay, something is still, there it is. I was gonna say something is still doing something. Right, this is gonna have to be above everything. And we're gonna have to go down to a smaller brush. Hello, Mabry, MB, and Bagus. Welcome. Is there any way to paint the line art in TVPaint? There is. When it's finished saving. So I can. Where's the? So let's just say this line art. If you're looking here. I can do this and I can choose, this will show up. I can do that and go over it like that, or I can choose the stencil icon, and so this will fill in anything that is drawn on the canvas, and this will do everything except that. So if I do that, so the lines will still be black. If I do this and go over the lines, it will just color in the lines. Yeah. So what was I doing? Dark purple? Overlay, smaller brush, 50. I won't turn that off now. Just make a couple of extra pink spots. I think what I'm going to do is like fade them a little. Use a Gaussian blur and then this looks proper gross. Okay, and then so here, add effects, color distortion, and ring. Oh, same blur, obviously. Like that. We'll just do it a couple more times. Let's actually see what it looks like in other stuff. That's gross. I think overlay is the best choice. or soft light. So overlay or literally looks no different. Okay. What is on this one? Nothing is on that layer. Great. I'm gonna try putting like a blue section over it and see what happens. So I'm not fully sold on it yet. That makes it look better, I think. So if I put it on, I think there was a bit too much pink before. You can always, that's what it looks like without the pink. If I bring it in, I might have it down slightly. Move it up by like, no, we'll just keep it at 100. So there are going to be like 2 little levers here. I think we're done for this one. Nice. Can I do it in Photoshop? I don't use Photoshop for animation, but you can basically make any kind of stuff in the background if you like. Let's see, group. I would recommend like some looking at plugins and stuff. Okay, so this one's gonna be like the talking to the screen one that I have in my other story times, and it is our last background, which is exciting. So that was my rough for this section, which is nice. Let me see, what's the time there? It's 7:45 in India. It is 3:20 in the afternoon in the UK. Is it necessary to buy the iPad for illustrations? No? Is it just my phone, or is the audio a bit low? I hope the audio is not low, and I've been doing it all this time and it hasn't come through. Hang on, let me check. Nothing is on the phone. Great. Okay, it looks like I'm fine. You might just have to turn the audio up on your phone. Hopefully it's like just that. What is this? Okay, let's do this one. For this shot I have a load of different sort of like body shapes, so let me just do this. So this is the desk and stuff, and then I have this character. So I've got like all my poses on one, and then I've got all my eyes on another one, and then I've got pupils and eyebrows, and then I've got like my color scheme and stuff. But this character, if I stamp in place, yeah, so it looks like if I turn these off, there is like a slight, this bit, once it's finished, because TVPaint doesn't actually do rigging, I've sort of made a workaround, and in a layer beneath I'll just fill in this portion of the t-shirt. So but other than that, that is the way I have done my workaround. Let's get rid of this. So I usually have like the cups and stuff here. I need to choose something else to have on the desk. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And so this is essentially the blocked background. And then we have, so it's going to be sort of red. This color palette is going to be the same as this one. So I could, what I might do is I'm going to bring in these layers, copy, and then I'm going to put them over the top, paste. So it's pretty much the same, like that. I don't think I need that layer, so I'm going to delete that one. Still want it to be fairly red because in this section there's going to be smoke coming in from the top, and it's going to come all over here. So I just need to do the lines over, so this is the desktop, so I want some lines beneath that in the purple, and this is going to be like the desk. So this is the back of the chair. I'm going to zoom in because we don't want this one to be slapdash. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Are you a night owl or a day pigeon? It's difficult. I have trouble getting up in the morning, and I will work late, but it's only till like a certain time, and then I'm like, I'm done. My concentration is usually not great, so as soon as I stop like having fun or I don't have to do work anymore, I will stop. So I have to stay on task as much as possible. Hello, ANIMATE Studios, welcome. Mizuki, hello. Nayara, welcome. Crispy, I hope your Thursday is going good. The audio got better. I have not done anything other than get a new mic since the last time I streamed. So yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Hang on, if we move it in. It's on a boom arm now, so got to remember whereabouts I've put it in the, there we are, slightly out of camera now, but you shouldn't be able to hear any like background noise other than the music, because it's got like a cool noise suppression feature and added like some filters and things into OBS. So that is very cool. Okay, that's, God, I zoomed in quite a lot, I think. So this brush is actually like only 3 point. So now I've done it all the way, I'm just gonna go through with, I've set it to E, which is erase. I'm just gonna make a couple of little tiny lines in there, and now I'm gonna set it back to color and go in like this. Actually, I might have to zoom out. No, I'm not keen on those lines. So, hang on. So I was just, if I type something. So I just typed something and basically just did a load of button mashing, and it didn't come through on the microphone. You shouldn't have heard anything. I didn't see like the thing on the little bar on OBS. So that was another thing that annoyed me, is like when I typed or clicked the mouse, especially if I'm like trying to record a tutorial, I'd have to edit out the mouse clicking. So that's hopefully gonna help. Okay, let's have a look. This is good. Can I get the name of the tablet I'm using to draw? So Crispy, this is the Artist 13.3 Pro by XP Pen. I have a link in the description for all the software and hardware and tablet and everything that I'm using at the moment. I haven't updated it for my mic yet, but I will get around to that. The mic that I'm using is the Wave 3 by Elgato. Is art school really helpful for animators? If you're not motivated, like outside of a school environment, and you want someone to teach you like in person, they're really useful. If you want to meet new people and have new experiences and network and stuff with them, really useful. But there are courses and stuff online that you can go and do, like the School of Motion stuff. That's for like motion graphics. There's Schoolism, which is like they do all sorts of stuff like storyboarding, background painting, stuff like that. And usually the online classes are cheaper than going to like an in-person one. I checked my student loan the other day and it's like almost at 40k left to pay, and I was like, don't like that. But luckily I'm in the UK, so don't have to start paying back until I make over a certain amount. So I don't have to like, the interest for my student loan came in as soon as I got it, but I don't have to start paying it back until I think it was over 25k. What's your experience streaming on YouTube versus Twitch? So I really like streaming on YouTube because it's where basically where my audience is. Twitch is a lot more chill, but it's harder to get found, I think. But if you have an audience on Twitch, then it's probably going to be easier to stream. But yeah, it's quite difficult to get discovered on Twitch, like just on its own. So the best advice I'd have is that you sort of drive traffic to where, like, from your social media and stuff to Twitch, if that's where you want to be, and just let people know that you have it, because a lot of people do not know like what Twitch is, you know, and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to do a couple of little lines here, and then there is so I don't know what I'm going to draw on top of this. I'm just going to choose like a yellow. I might do sort of suspicious stain, maybe? Or maybe some nail marks. This side, I think. So this is just the sketch, it's not for. Keeping in mind I'm gonna have to do this on the rest of my layers. Okay, so we want a backpack here as well, maybe. I do want a backpack there. Maybe a there is going to be something there. Maybe like a a cup of something? Cup of something here. Like that. Like a bubble tea. What else? There is basically in one of the shots there's going to be like a person over the desk, so maybe just a funny splotch, like a darker splotch. I've got a storyboard video I'm working on at the minute, and that is going to need some animated examples because obviously I don't know when to stop adding detail to a video. So there'll probably be another stream for that as well. And I will be animating stuff in that, so... maybe... like here. Yeah, okay. And then, so basically there's going to be some smoke and stuff. And that's going to be a loop over the top of this. So that's just going to like come in, and every now and then there'll be like a puff of smoke like coming across, because there's been a fire earlier in the story time, not here, in the story time. So like, I do random. Usually I do remember people if they come back to the stream. So I literally found you today with a different video talking about animation in critters. So happy you're doing it. Oh, thank you, Savannah. I really appreciate that. Brush stabilizer helped a lot. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad that helped. The smoothing does tend to help. Okay, let's get rid of this one. And what did I just delete? Not that one. I didn't delete anything apparently. Okay. What I'll do... Actually no. Because I was going to do it like above the texture and stuff later and then drag it beneath, but I can just do it beneath, because these scratch lines are going to be just a shade of grey, and this is just going to be like a darker shade of grey. So where are we? I'm just going to move that there. And here. So for this one, I'm just going to lock the opacity, display current, and I'm going to pick that shade of grey, turn that off. I'm going to make it slightly darker, and then use the line smoothing on here, because make the line a little bigger as well. Turn it down so I can see properly. Actually, if I do this as a stencil, instead I don't muck up the original. And then I'm just going around and doing like the splotches. Okay, and then I can fill it in. No, wrong one. Oh, actually, if I go along this edge, now I can fill it in. Okay. we turn that off, that's what it looks like. I'm not too happy with that. I'm going to adjust the perspective. I'm just going to stretch it out like that. And then mush it in. So it looks like it's been put across the table. And then I can go down to the table layer, invert it, so it only gets the bits that are off what's been drawn, delete it, and then it's like that. Nice. Okay, time for the claw marks. So it's claw marks and bubble tea. This one, I'm gonna turn it like that, so we're using the table as a reference again. Turn the brush down, 350 will do. And I don't want the smoothing on because I want it to be a bit more jagged. And we can fill them in when all the lines are closed up, like that. And I think we're gonna do this one and turn the stencil off, and then I can go in with the slightly lighter and go across like that. And then it looks, it gives the impression that it's like deeper than it is. Okay, and then so if I take that off, it does look a little bit like that. Not perfect, but let's just adjust the sharp bits at the edge. Make it go into a point. Like that. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, I hit 37k this morning. I checked it and I was like, oh my god. Still feels like we just hit 20, but I really appreciate all of you. So it's been wild, honestly. Is TVPaint more accepted professionally than Adobe Animate or After Effects? Okay, so I'd say like if you're looking for what software to use, I do research on the kind of jobs that you want in the studios that you're looking at, because for freelance it mostly doesn't matter. So like if you're going directly to clients, all the clients that I've had haven't been worried about what animation software I've been using. It's mainly if I'm working with like another studio, they're like, what do you use? Sometimes you can work around that, but if it's like in-house, sometimes they like you to have like the software that they're using. Sometimes they'll give you training or a license for that anyway. The most job listings I've seen have either been for Adobe Animate or Toon Boom. Especially on like TV series, it's mostly Toon Boom. What was I gonna say? But yeah, if you're just doing stuff for yourself, you can use whatever software you like, I guess. So I learned with TVPaint in high school, in uni, and I basically bought it. So I was like, I'm still gonna use it. So yeah, it's been pretty cool, I think. Like the stuff, if I change that to multiply maybe. Ooh, a bit dark. Maybe not multiply. Yeah, so it just depends on like what you want, because TVPaint is only frame by frame. And what was that value? Yeah, so it's only frame by frame. But Toon Boom is frame by frame and rigging, puppets and stuff. So I'd say that if you're looking at any sort of if you're looking at software, I'd recommend using the free trial and just seeing whether you like it at all, or whether it's like gonna work for you, because there's so many different ones. Yeah, it's difficult. Can you make your voice a little louder? I can't hear anything. I would recommend turning up whatever device you're listening on, because I think like the way I've got it set up, and I've checked it on my phone, is it seems fine. Like every now and then I'm just like, oh, I've got to check it now. Yeah, it seems fine to me. Like, just turn your audio up maybe. Hello Scaly Fox, hello Ibex, welcome. What is the size that I use for animating? So it's usually 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. That's like the regular YouTube size. Yeah. So because I think I'm gonna go for a darker one, I'm just gonna make this section a little darker, just so it stands out from the chair at the back. Okay, yeah, I think, oh no, I wanted a cup, didn't I? Maybe no cup. Maybe no cup. So we've got this one. I think it does need a little bit more purple. I might put a purple layer over the top. Overlay. I think we're going to go for that. So if I'm just going to do a little test. Where is the background? There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck my character in there and see. Eyes. Oh yeah, got the eyes and stuff on a separate thing, so when I stamp it, it's like they need to be in a separate place. Let's do the brows. Stamp. And then the mouth. I've got like all my different lip shapes. So I'm just gonna stamp it there. And move it across. I can just put it in there like that. I'm probably gonna have to update the rig at some point, or the brush stamps. But yeah, so this is what it's gonna look like with all the filters and stuff on. I'd say that at the minute I'm pretty happy with that. So that is all the backgrounds. That's all the backgrounds. I didn't think we'd finish today, actually. I was like, oh yeah, you know, make another unrealistic goal for today. But no, we've done it. What else have I got to do? Done the brain room. That's the 2-camera shot. We did the bar bit. And the final background was just like a copy of the other one. So I guess I can work on the storyboarding video now. Or, okay, so I've got another thing that we can do. It's the intro for another channel, the Doodle Quest. So I guess we're just going to do the intro for that now. Basically, I haven't boarded it or anything. I've got like the picture in my head of what we want. Yeah, this is exciting actually. I designed the logo last night. Let me see. Where is it? So this is going to be our logo. And so I'll just save things and then close them. And we can do like a full, we can rough out the intro for the channel. Oh, Chaz jumped. Hello, K-Toon. How's it going? It is going good, thank you. Welcome, Raga, Alexith. Great effort in your video. I was tired of watching Reddit videos recommended from you. Nice. Well, thank you for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Can you make a full tutorial for beginners or playlist? I'm working on it. Let me see. Where is it? Where's my playlists? So it's the how I made this stuff. Can I open a new tab? So it's this playlist that you should check out. Reply. How do I reply? Cannot reply. Okay, cool. This playlist. So that is like the how I made this. Basically, I'm going through every step of this story time and like what I'm doing and stuff. File. New project. What, 19? Do I want 1920? So usually I'll do like 1920 by 1080, but if it's got like a lot of detail, I'll do 3840 by 2160. And then I'm just gonna go 24. Yeah, okay, so this is like my regular canvas. I used to do 25 frames per second, but the studio I'm working with at the minute, they do 24 for like short films. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's board this. Okay, I'm gonna use the same like small brush. So it's gonna start off with these characters in the foreground, and I think make this. So we're just gonna block it out. All of my stuff always looks really messy like this. So I think the way it's, let's turn this to none. So we'll have like, look at them looking down. So I want it to, for them to like throw them up in the air. But have them come down. So these characters, just gonna move them down a bit. And then I'm gonna get rid of the eyes. And I wanna use the warp tool because I want them to lean back a bit. Rigidity. So I'm just gonna lock these sections here. So when I move them in, won't be quite so bad. Like this, and then enter to save it. Again, watching live while working. Nice, Nahal. Love it. Toon Boom is very expensive, yeah. It sounds good on my end, only have you at 60% volume. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad the audio is fine. I spent so long last night trying to fix it. I was trying to test it on like a live stream to see like if it worked, and like levels and stuff, because sometimes what sounds good to me isn't great on like the regular live stream. So I tried to do it a couple of times as like unlisted or private, and I think a couple of people joined, and there's just me sitting there like and clicking the mouse and stuff trying to fix it. So that goes up like that. So I want them to throw it up as the camera moves up. So we're just boarding at the minute. And then it goes to these. And I think they're going to spin. Let's turn that off a second. Like this. It's gonna be like that. And we're still going up, so there's gonna be lines in the background. I'll probably do like another one just to show. And then this one like this. And it's still like spinning. That way. Can't draw arrows. There we go. And then it stops and we're like in the clouds, I guess. It's like some random clouds. So start there, and then they throw it up. The things spin, and then so we have the Doodle Quest logo. Actually, that's not the right one. It's this one. Forward. I was gonna say, I was like, that's not the right one. Okay, I'm just gonna put this there. So how do I get from there to that? That's the question. So I think, okay, I think I remember now, because I was sort of like half asleep when I was doing this, and I was like, oh, actually, okay, so then we go back down like super fast. So yeah, just do that. So stretching out the arrows, these twigs have come down. So we're gonna probably have like some, what is it called, smears here, like the action lines and stuff. So like this, and then they're going to settle in to this. But I think we want this bigger. Maybe here. So there's going to be a background in this. I think I want these guys a bit smaller. And go away. It's a fly in here. Let me see. Okay, is Streamlabs suddenly working now? I just looked up and it's like, huh? Stumbled upon this video while searching for how to make animation. Very nice, Richard. I'm hoping this is helpful. Hello, David. Welcome. Hello, Dwashish. I hope I said that right. I'm really sorry if I mangled your name. So this is TVPaint. Hang on, let me see if Streamlabs has suddenly appeared. Hang on, might be this one. No, we love it when Discord, we love it when Streamlabs works. It hasn't worked. I did have like commands and stuff that I was trying to fix last night. Okay, so there they are, and then they throw up the pencils, and the pencils spin, and then suddenly they come back down, and then they need to go into this. Okay, let's do a background, because that's a way that I can plan this out. So, oh god, just hitting the mic. We love that. Let me see. Because the way I've pictured it in my head is these two, they throw the pencils up, the pencils spin, come down in like a blur, and then there's like some sort of lightning, and then maybe some smoke that rushes forwards towards the camera. So that'll be like coming here from like up, like this. But they will turn from pencils into swords in the shield. And then the smoke that comes forward turns into like the silhouettes of characters and enemies, and our two characters here, they're wearing like armor instead of like the regular clothes. So the warp tool is one of the best things about TVPaint. I use it all the time. It's so good, Kit. I started using it on like a freelance project a couple of years ago, and I was like, why did I not use this before? So you can just type it into Google, but it is like a paid software. It's not free, unfortunately. It's free on Android, actually, I think. I'm getting familiar with Blender and Unity. Both are great softwares. That's really cool. I need to have a look at Blender. It's on my list. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. So I think they're gonna be like in like a mountain in the background or something, and then some trees maybe, and then a castle up here, I'm thinking, and then some clouds. This is the entire process for whenever I make something. Chicken scratch first, and then make it pretty later. Let's close that. Actually, let's save it to Doodle Quest. Intro, so then it'll just save automatically. Intro, Doodle Quest. So we've got like a bit of grass here. Maybe we've got like some old stones here, like this. Do love ones with like a bit of moss on. Maybe like mirror it on the other side. Or I could. Okay, just had like a little moment. Or could do it like this. Where there's like teeth coming out of the ground. But it doesn't look like teeth, because there's like the mold on the grass and stuff. Like this, maybe. That's too close to the edge. That one's a broken tooth. So it'd be like, because I could add some camera shake in this. So basically, I'm thinking that we could have like a skull that's buried beneath the ground. So once they've thrown up their stuff and it comes down into the shield, then at the end they're looking like all heroic, and then maybe we put a bit of camera shake in, and it looks, and it'll look like the teeth are moving. But yeah, more work, yay. Honestly. Okay, so there's the teeth. Maybe we could still have like the city in the background. Maybe like some ruins or something. Trees. I do like the mountain, so we'll keep that. Yeah, because I don't really want it too cluttered, she says, adding more stuff. Okay. So, I think that's what it's going to be. Put a bit of moss on there. And some cracks. So hopefully when I finish the background, it won't look like teeth. You're reckless. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you've been lurking. Like, a lurk is fine. Hello, Sheeta. Let me see if I said hello to everyone. I think MZ plays. Yes, I think I said hello to everyone. If I haven't, if you're lurking, that's fine. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Almost said Saturday. Okay, so there's either that one. Yeah, I think I like the tooth. I think I like the teeth. Maybe a couple more, like that. So basically they're like explorers, I think. So, question is, do we do the background? So for this one, I can then move the background down. We're gonna have to make it bigger. Where are their feet? There, I think. So there. Okay, let's do some clouds. Just adjust over the top of this. Actually, if I make the clouds smaller, then we can do the action lines. I think I'll probably only do a loop of maybe 3 frames of action lines, and then it will go through really fast, or at least look like it's going through really fast. And so then, because of this, just make the action lines smaller. Because they're not really maybe need like another frame here, and then so just do it like this. Like that, and then so as they turn, they're going to fall, so the clouds are going to come up. It's like this. Just so it looks like they're going down. So this is obviously like the slower section. I need to move this. And then they come down, and I need this background again. Then I'm gonna move this over here, so we've got the background again, and then the characters need to be standing there, but slightly different. So I think my friend said okay, what I'm gonna have to do is move it like that. And then move it like that, and then move the background along one, and then I can erase the characters, use the previous frame for onion skin, and then draw over the top. So they're gonna be, so maybe like crouched, maybe like that. So maybe like wide steps. So they're obviously, because the legs are wider, they're going to be shorter slightly. So like this. Maybe a bent leg instead. I will sort the poses out. And then we'll have sword. Do I give myself a helmet? This is the question. And then we got like the little determined look. So I think we're gonna go for like pajamas as like our regular clothes first. Oh, there's something wrong with that leg. Okay, that's one. And then I can't remember whether my friend said she would have like an axe or something, or she usually plays rogue, so the daggers, I'll just give us both of those. She can tell me later if she wants to have a dagger. Okay, don't know if she's watching this actually. I will eventually get the commands to work, so I'm so sorry it took me so long last night. I was just figuring out how stuff was done. Because the commands and stuff work if I'm on Twitch, but they don't if I'm on YouTube, which is great, honestly. Okay, so she wanted like a little circlet. And some armor, because she sent me a reference. Let me see. Let me see. I wanna see this reference. Oh god. There we are. Okay. I think she was playing Baldur's Gate and she was like, this is my character. That is a lot of detail on that character. We're gonna simplify it because ain't nobody got time for that. God. Okay. She's got like some guards on her wrists. The rest is like mail. It's in like plate mail. Okay, so that's enough for the sketch. Should I give her a... Let's give me like a different hairstyle for what we usually go. We're gonna do what we're doing right now. We're gonna go for the ponytail. And because it's like fantasy setting, let's give myself some Let's get some elf ears in there. The mind of an animator, always thinking some things through. Like, you're lucky I haven't started getting up and doing the actions. Usually if I'm working on my own, I'll pull all sorts of faces and, you know, like that. Shido, well, this, we're doing the intro for a YouTube channel. So this is going to be for Doodle Quest. And it's only going to be like a couple of seconds long. Let me see, how did she have her character? So it's like that. Like that. I think I was going to go for... Mine's usually like in a bun. I'm going to go for like comfies. Was it long tunic? But yeah, I hope everyone's having a really good Thursday. I am feeling very productive today. It's wild, honestly. I have this stream on the background while I'm making my own background of my first animation. Hope it's good. Hope you can see it when it's done. Enzy, well, like, that's really good. Starting your first animation is so exciting. I do have a Discord server. If anyone wants to join and post their art in there, like, feel free. If you're ever working on anything, let me get the link. Okay, here we go. Here's the link. It's the Discord. So if anyone wants to join, you are very, very welcome. Please do check the rules and stuff. If you want to post your art and stuff in there, let me check it out. I will do so. Is your paid course available? I don't have a paid course. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna make how to animate and stuff, like tutorials and things. They're gonna be free on my channel. I'm just making them right now. So not like right this second, but you know what I mean. Jess got a notification that I posted a video. I did. I scheduled it for 4 o'clock. This is TVPaint, Simi. You pranked anyone today? I haven't pranked anyone today. I haven't really seen anyone today because I've just been locked up in here working. Okay, so maybe okay, so maybe they catch it first. They catch the swords and then they go like that. They catch the swords and then then there's like smoke and stuff comes up and there's sort of like the enemies are going to be around the outside of the screen. And then they go like that. And then it sort of like does like a whoosh and we have the logo come up and then it fades away again. That's the plan. That is the plan. Okay. Let me see. It's my first one, so if you can have some tips on how to get it done quick, that would help a lot. Oh, okay. Tips on your first animation. Yeah, don't worry about it looking absolutely amazing. My first animations were terrible. But yeah. Happy Easter from the whole team. Yo, TVPaint is in the chat. Thank you so much. Have a good Easter too. Hello, Wave. Welcome. Let me see. Okay, cool. Let's see. This is TVPaint. Awesome, Lewis. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Gabrol. How is it going? I always wonder whether I'm saying your name right, and I'm like, But yeah, how are you? I hope you're doing good. It's been a while. Hello. Oh my god, so many people in chat. Can't wait to see the results. So we're basically just storyboarding at the minute. But yeah. Okay, so I need another one. I do need another frame here. Let's see. This one. They're going to be slightly taller. And Alice is there. Like this. Actually, if her head is tilted upwards. Ah, you know when you just make something, or like you're just in the zone and you're making something and it's just going well. As today. I think it also helps that I think this leg is gonna have to be straight and then they can like swoop it out to the side. This one. Maybe have the swords like cross like this. And then like that. Oh my god, because this character is slightly taller. Like this. Like, obviously do not throw a sword up in the air. Dangerous. Okay. It's the hand. Maybe we give Alice a shield. So she's got like... So we're already wearing the armor at this point. And then I've got the tunic on. It's been like the little smile there. I can't wait to see the result either. I have no idea what it's gonna look like. If you post, if you're talking about the Discord, we have a special channel just for art that you can post it in there. I'll just post the Discord again. Hang on. Is that even the right one? Oh no. Welcome. Let's invite people. Edit invite link. Expire after. Limit. Generate a new link. Copy. Try this one. There we are. That might have worked. I'm currently working on freelance animation, animating along with the stream, trying to work out how to convey abstract emotion using shapes. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I wish you the best of luck with that. Okay, so then with this one, just gonna get rid of this and the swords and the arm. A bit. Give me. Oh no, I wasn't wearing a tunic in this one. Okay, undo that. What have I done? Oh yeah. So I want to remove the face and the ear and the face and the hair. And I think I'm going to use the warp tool. I'm just going to lock these points. Oh no, they're crossed. Okay, maybe not. We'll just redraw it. Try and make the shortcut. Okay, so just want like a tiny, so the arm is just going to come down like a little bit. There's the handle. Is she? So arm in the air, and then it's just gonna come down like that. So it's still same angle. As long as I don't stab myself in this animation, we'll be good. There we are. So little circles. We've got there. Like that. And Alice looks down. Just got the bit across the head. The arm is coming down as well, slightly. They're like both different times. It's looks a little better. It's not quite so even if they're different timings. That's the one. Drawing and talking at the same time. Amazing. Okay, let's, because we're still like that. So there, and that's when the stuff comes at the side, and then they're like that, and then they're gonna leap, and it's gonna be filled with stuff. Like that. And then the screen is filled and we have a doodle quest. Transform, make it bigger. So it fills the screen. And then I'm probably gonna have like the light effect go over the shield, so it looks like it's shining, and then we're gonna have like a tearaway. So it's gonna do this. That looks like a face. There. Like that. And then tiny one. So, let's have a look. I've done all of them. Okay, let's do on a layer above. We want like the mist, smoke-ish thing to come forward. And then go, I'm just gonna do a little arrow there. Let's try in a different color. Try and do it 3D arrow. Is that right? God. If I do it like this, maybe? There. That's more of a 3D arrow. No. Let's not do it on the same layer as that, maybe. Okay, chat. So I'm thinking, copy that. look at each other. There's a pencil. Put the pencil in the hand. So hair like that, and then this. The facial expressions. They are tiny, tiny face, tiny face. And then Alice, what is? Oh, she's just wearing like a t-shirt. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I'm not going to play it because it's not timed out, but we're just going to go through it. Hello, Mariam, welcome. I'm good, thank you. Ida, welcome. Done, thank you. Will help me to find some inspiration. How to tackle procrastination. Oh no, this is a terrible one. I am exactly the same because unless I've got like motivation, or like I haven't got any other pressing things to do, it's a bit of a no-go for me. But if I have like a super overwhelming task, I'll try and portion it out into something a bit more manageable. I think maybe so. Yeah, so there's going to have to be a lightning strike. So there. Like some sort of transition. Maybe this bit is going to have to be super quick. So we've got the pencil at the top, maybe. And then actually go like this. Because I think this bit is going to be a smear. And then that's like the end of the pencil. So it's like, this bit's like half sword, half pencil, and this bit's the same. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not like that. It's just gonna have to be like a how the transitions are like so hard to get on this. This looks like Adventure Time. Yeah, that main theme. Love it. Adventure Time is like a super big inspiration, so maybe the hand. Okay, down. It's gonna have to be really, really quick. And then just gonna add this, like some explosion lines, like behind. I love how when my friend said, like, she was like, don't make it too complicated. Don't make it too complicated. That's exactly what we want to do. Okay. And then we've got like, where does that look? And then I think these guys are just going to be like shadows. Like that. Like this. Okay. And then hold it there. And then, okay, so this one's gonna have to come underneath. Actually, maybe not. Let's do that. They're gonna stay there. Sword. Like that. So like the misty bit's gonna come, and then it's gonna fill up the whole screen. And then where is the doodle quest? Oh. So there. Just gonna go over stuff like that. Like this. Okay, take that off. Okay, so then it like pulls apart and just fades away. Let's have a look. The background's really good. I like the outline of the desk that you've got and like the darker corners. The little details you've added with like the pen pot. Really cool. No worries, Eon. Hello, Select. Rover, welcome. Yes, I have watched Only Fools and Horses. That was like... having that on in the background is basically soundtrack to my childhood. My dad watched it like all the time. Okay, so it's gonna start off this, and then let's turn this off. So the plan is looking at the pencils, look at each other, throw the pencils, and the camera moves up. We've got like some speed lines in the sky as the pencils spin, and then as they like slow down, it's gonna sort of like slow, and then they're gonna fall. It's gonna go fast, and I'm not too sure about that one. I think, yeah. Okay, got rid of that. So they're just gonna have to go so fast. It's gonna be a blur, and then there's gonna be like an explosion, or sort of like the impact sort of thing, which is what the blue bits is, and this cloudy bit is going to be smoke that comes out from underneath from the impact, and then the smoke is going to turn into like enemies, or like the silhouettes of enemies, because I'm not animating all of that. That's just going to be like shapes, and then they're gonna Like we're gonna do a fighting stance and they're gonna rush forward and fill the whole screen. Logo is gonna appear. And then it's gonna pull apart into nothing and it'll be like the video will start underneath. Wow. You guys, I never would have done this on my own in so quick a time. It is, oh my god, it's about to be dinner time. So, I'll see what I can do about streaming something. If not tomorrow, maybe Saturday. It depends on what I've got on tomorrow. But definitely I'll be streaming Saturday. And maybe we'll finish this off. Maybe we'll be doing like some other little animations for the storyboarding video that I'm working on at the minute. It might be story time, actual animation, but we'll see what's happening with that. But yeah, I'm gonna disappear. We're gonna call it a day. If anyone wants to join the Discord, we post art and chat in there. You get alerts for when I'm going live. And if you've got any questions, you can put them in there and I'm usually about so I can answer. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I will come back and stream again real soon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Still getting there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday, whatever time it is.